Hey guys, welcome to Immortal Realm. Let's start our list. On number 10, we have SSS class Suicide Hunter. This manhwa revolves around hunters and monsters. Our main character is an ordinary guy who is not satisfied with the life he is living. He is just fed up with his daily life and wants an S rank skill. He wants it so badly that he can die for it. But one day something unexpected happens and our main character receives an S rank skill. But what came as a surprise later became a shock. In order to use that S rank skill, the main character needs to die. Isn't that interesting? Well, yes, this story is very unique and the art is so beautiful. And if we talk about our main character, he is smart, overpowered, and intelligent. This manhwa also contains a light novel, so if you are interested, you can read it too. Number 9 on our list is World's Apocalypse Online. Now this is a Chinese manhwa, but wait guys, this has a very beautiful art and story, and I am saying this because I have read the light novel and it is such a masterpiece. When the end of the world came, in the hopeless darkness, Gu Xingchan, who is our main character, broke away from the time and space and returned to the world before it collapsed. Gu Xingchan in his past life was known as Sword Immortal and was the last remaining strongest human alive. After returning to the past to the time when the world had not collapsed, he realizes that he had been blessed with a mysterious system. The art is very beautiful and the story is unique. The most interesting thing about this manhwa is the main character itself. He is very smart, very intelligent and also overpowered. Most Chinese cultivation manhwas are ruined after getting a manhwa adaptation from the light novel, but this one did not disappoint and it follows the light novel accurately. The characters are very well drawn. Number 8 on our list is Return of the Manhua SECT. This is a new manhwa, but in terms of art, main character and story, it comes on par with all the popular Morim manhwas. Chun Myung, the 13th disciple of the Great Flowery Mountain sect, one of the 3 great swordsmen, the Plum Blossom Sword Saint, defeated Chun Ma, who has brought upon destruction and disarray into the world. After the battle, he breathes his last breath, but when he opens his eyes, he sees that he is reborn after 100 years in the body of a child of the Beggars' Union. He is astonished, but then when he inquires about the Flowery Mountain sect, he becomes shocked. What? The Flowery Mountain sect has fallen? What kind of nonsense is that? And thus, the main character starts his journey to revive his fallen sect. The art of this manhwa is really beautiful, and the main character is ruthless and badass. Number 7 on our list is XIANG Wuxing. The second name of this manhwa is Taoist. A girl was possessed by a mysterious creature in a car accident and woke up to find herself in a world that is full of demons. Just when she was puzzled, feared and hopeless, a teenager appeared to save her. And that teenager is our main character, who is the strongest being alive. He is so overpowered that the demons start shivering after hearing his name. Our main character is an exorcist who exorcises the demon spirits. Although this manhwa is a Chinese manhwa, but if you see the art style, then it is on par with many Korean popular manhwas. This manhwa is very underrated, and that is because most people skip it after reading the name XIANG Wuxing because people generally hate Chinese manhwas. But please don't ignore this manhwa because it is really good. You will miss out a gem. Number 6 on our list is Rancor Who Lives a Second Time. This manhwa also has a light novel. Yun Woo had a twin brother who disappeared 5 years ago. One day, a pocket watch which was left by his brother returned to his possession. Inside, he found a hidden diary in which it was recorded. By the time you hear this, I guess I would already be dead. Our main character realizes that his brother was betrayed in the Tower of the Sun God, and thus the main character starts his journey to get revenge for his brother. This manhwa is not only popular for its story but also for its god-class art. We have an overpowered, smart and intelligent main character. I guess everyone has already read this manhwa. Number 5 on our list is OVERGEARED. Shin Young-woo is a pure loser in life who is also heavily indebted to an insurance company. He lives with his disappointed parents and a brilliant younger sister who is one of the top students at her school. Even in games like the popular VR MMORPG game Satisfy, he is a total loser. But one day, while on a quest, he miraculously finds a legendary book that can give anyone who reads it the never before seen legendary class. He was planning to sell it for a lot of money, but luck was always his worst trait. Through an unlucky change of the situation, his dream was short-lived and he was forced to use the item for himself. His life changed forever since that fateful day. Most of the people have read this manhwa, but there are some people who just read 10 to 15 chapters and dropped this one because they said that the main character is a pure loser, he's a wimp, he's a simp, and we are dropping this. But guys, you have not waited till he becomes overpowered and ruthless. There is a thing that we call character development, and this manhwa is the perfect example for it. Shin Young-woo, who is a total loser, who is a total wimp, a coward, after 40 to 50 chapters, he slowly becomes ruthless and intelligent. And the comedy here is top notch. I have read the web novel and it is one of the interesting and best web novel I have ever read. Number 4 on our list is Nano Machine. After being held in disdain and having his life put in danger, an orphan from the demonic cult, Cheon Yo-won, has an unexpected visit from his descendant from the future, who inserts a nano machine into Cheon Yo-won's body, which drastically changes Cheon Yo-won's life after its activation. The story of Cheon Yo-won's journey of bypassing the demonic cult and rising to become the best martial artist in the whole world. Whenever you see something like Murim or martial arts with level up system or an RPG martial arts manhwa, you already know that it is going to be a blast. It is going to be a beautiful one. And similarly, Nano Machine is one of the best martial arts manhwa. I can say that the art shown in this manhwa is god class, and obviously the story and main character are also very good. Number 3 on our list is Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. It's one of the most popular web novels, and the manhwa is the second most popular after Solo Leveling. Our main character is a normal person who was traveling by the train and reading his favorite web novel. But that was the moment everything happened. The world changed. Monsters started appearing. Everything around him was destroyed. A new universe had unfolded in front of him. But then the main character realizes that this is the world that the main character read in the light novel. And he knows what is going to happen in the future. By using this knowledge, the main character starts his journey to survive in this apocalyptic world. Our main character is overpowered, but that is not the most important thing in this manhwa. The most important thing is that the main character is very smart, and that is the reason why readers like us like Kim Doja, who is the main character. The art is super beautiful. I don't think that I need to give you an explanation because you have already seen it for yourself. Number 2 on our list is Her Summon. And I know that those guys who have read this one will definitely agree with me. The art of this manhwa is god class. Especially the monsters that are drawn. They look so realistic. It is like you are watching a dark anime. Due to a misuse of a word joke on the live TV broadcast, girl group otaku Jin Kyung, who is our main character, ended up becoming doxxed and labeled as a child predator and ended up in social anxiety disorder. 3 years later, because of his past incident from the 3D world, his love for the 2D world manifested and ended up becoming a shut-in otaku. Then one day, Jin Kyung was summoned to another world and came face to face with a bright-eyed, hopeful summoner. Interesting enough, in the world that Jin Kyung was summoned to be, a social anxiety disorder patient disappeared, and he was also able to wield immense power in the new world. And he became the strongest summoned being there ever was. And on number 1, I don't think that I need to give an explanation or a summary to this one because the name itself is a genre of its own, Solo Leveling. I'll only say one line. It's the story of Sung Jin-woo, who is also known as the world's most weakest hunter, and how he gets a mysterious system and tries to change his life from being a weak hunter to one of the most strongest hunter, and how he saves the world. Everything about this manhwa is perfect. The art, the story, the main character, everything. Especially the word arise. It is the first manhwa I read and it also motivated me for creating this channel. So I share a lot of beautiful memories with this manhwa. So for me, it is one of the best along with Magic Emperor. That's all for today's video. Let's meet in the next video and yes, have a very beautiful day.